Hey, what's up, family? Hope all is well, and I don't freak you out by not having any facial hair, you know. But I know I look like a naked mole rat, but it's all right. We're gonna work through it together. I just wanted to offer up a scenario just to see what you guys think about, the scenario and see how you would respond in the situation. So there are these two roommates, right? Roommate one, they open up their place to roommate two, right? So you got the primary, secondary. So this roommate two is there, and within the first week, they're just trying to understand how to interact with each other or whatnot. And roommate one's laundry is inside of the the dryer. And roommate two had already got done washing, and roommate one was not home, so roommate two decides to take roommate one's laundry, fold it, just so to kind of get it out of the way and to help out, and also move their laundry to the inside of the dryer, without seeming like, rude, I guess, because, sometimes you don't want to just throw somebody's clothes on top of the dryer, I suppose, but I understand they're opposite sexes, one is a male, other is a female. So, roommate one expresses, hey, it's kind of personal, don't touch my personal stuff. So, they didn't feel comfortable with the folding of the clothes because, typically there's personal effects. It's a little odd having a stranger fold your underwear and, just various garments. So roommate two, try something different the next time. So the next time, same scenario, comes up a week later, laundry time again, and instead of waiting hours with wet clothes, roommate two goes, man, how about I just scoop all this stuff out, grab some laundry bags or something, some kind of plastic bag to grab all the stuff with, put it on top of the dryer, just to get my stuff in there, get it dried, kind of reasonable mindset. Gets done, puts the clothes back inside the dryer, just so that way roommate one doesn't feel violated, I suppose, that way they're able to continue living in the way that they normally live, clothes folded, right to left, not left to right, So roommate one comes home and is still upset, just like, hey, that was pretty a jerkish move for you to take my clothes out of the dryer and then put them right back in the dryer. So at this point, roommate two is just like mind blown, like, why do I have to keep going through this trial and error? We've all been there where it seems like no matter what you try, you seem to always be doing wrong. So from my perspective, on both ends, roommate one probably should have just told roommate two what to do with their clothes that they would feel comfortable with, in understanding that, nobody wants to have wet clothes hanging out all day and they got time to dry them. And then on the flip side, roommate two probably should have been more direct and asked, hey, what do you want me to do with your clothes the next time they're in the dryer and I have to use it? So, to a degree, both people are kind of at fault, but it's this level of miscommunication or lack of communication that kind of hinders interpersonal relationships. We all get so caught up in the mindset of dealing with our own space, especially if you live alone or aren't used to having roommates of different ages, genders, etc. You kind of get caught up in your own world, especially in the technological age that we're in, where everyone's inside their cell phones and don't really interact with each other. So we kind of lose that thought outside of ourselves. Everyone's becoming a little more selfish day by day, even in this, we sit and we consume so much information through social media and our cell phones that we're starting to lose those connections with one another and the ability to communicate with each other effectively. So, you know, feel free to leave a message, comment, like, subscribe, share, and all that jazz. Let me know what you would have done in either situation from either perspective. And, you know, feel free to drop any kind of comments for, you know, potential topics, anything like that. Hope you all have a good day and we all become more effective listeners and speakers, and we communicate well to have a more unified front. All right? You guys have a good one.